Hey guys, welcome to the latest episode of the Daily Social Podcast. In this episode, we talk to Annette Chiniquy about entrepreneurship, family, passion, and so much more. So stay tuned for the episode, guys.
Hey there, Chad. Are you there?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Welcome
Excellent.
to the show.
Well, thank you so much. I
Well,
appreciate being here.
now that you're on the show, why don't you just take a second and introduce yourself to the audience and potential members?
Thank you. My name is Annette Chiniquy. I am a lady that wants to break free, love my neighbor as myself, believe in myself, go for it, create happiness with passion, move forward with respect, enjoy playing and sparkles and razzle dazzle. I believe that it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. It could be a cat lady
right.
too. I like to fight for a better attitude and outlook. I believe in the silver lining. I love and cherish my strengths and my weaknesses. I'm glad to be alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've heard some of those things a couple of times over my career and life and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
But in all essence, as a content writer, what do you expect other content creators to know about you, and what they expect to from your knowledge?
Well, from my knowledge of growing up in a large family, I have 5 sisters and 3 brothers. We moved a lot, kind of like I like to think of us as a gypsy, missionary, religious, always looking for
Those type of people.
happiness and, good things that come your way, even through really tough trials, because trials always come, but it doesn't mean that you should give up. You shouldn't give up.
Exactly.
Surround yourself with people who are going to lift you higher also.
Right.
Yeah. As a content writer, I look to people that give me inspiration, like Oprah. She
Of course,
says,
Oprah is a big time content creator herself. She owns her own show and has her own network and is doing well for herself.
yeah. So I try to have a mindset of successful people, to emulate.
Has Bill Gates been one of like your inspirations or anything like that?
Definitely. Bill Gates is one of the richest. He is the richest man in the world, and it's not even about wealth. It's just about that he continued to give it his all. An entrepreneur, and
For no money, but he's like seeking to help people with their problems or their issues or whatever the case may be.
yeah, he can do it all, which is
Yeah,
very
exactly.
uplifting. He doesn't put any, or he knows obstacles are going to come, but he doesn't let it get him down. Yeah.
To fight through it or get through it in any way possible.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I said he finds a solution to get through that problem.
Yeah, definitely. I also love, I was telling you the other day, I love Walt Disney. incredible dreamer, an entrepreneur.
It's an
He,
excellent choice.
yeah, well, he started with Mickey Mouse. It could be anything that you start with, and then all your dreams
Exactly.
can elevate. And yeah, so I love being focused on moving forward. There's always
Yeah, because there's a goal that everybody has.
yeah, and your goal could be to succeed, and success, of course, is measured in everything we do. It isn't, if you succeed in getting out of bed, that's a success. So you should count it as a win.
All the small wins count towards something.
They do. They always do. Yes. Johnny Cash, of course, is a great American singer, songwriter, musician, actor, and author. And he's one of the best-selling music artists of all time, having sold more than 90 million records worldwide.
He was an author. I never knew that.
He wrote.
I knew he
You know,
used to
he,
write songs and stuff.
I know, it's amazing. It's just amazing. So, you got to look to what makes you happy, of course. Yeah. Sometimes I like to think also, that we have to start where we're at, no matter where that is. And that can be okay, as long as you have a positive vision.
Yep, I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I also have a quote from Oprah. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. And she says to turn your wounds
I've seen that quote online and stuff like that. I've seen some quotes and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's one that usually, I would say, stuck out to me, but one that I've seen over time.
Yeah. It's important for us to, John Addison says, to examine your thoughts, take small steps, change your mindset, go for it, and rein it in. Whatever that is. I love to make, my YouTube videos.
Basically, whatever you're doing, make sure it's 100% in.
Yeah, authentic and real. It's kind of like a video journal that I do on YouTube, but it's just what I'm hanging out with, what's happening, making me happy because I'm there in the moment. It's important to live in the moment and fixate on the vision, but be flexible with the details. So, I'm sorry, what?
I agree with it.
Yeah, I agree with it too. Well, what are you up to right now besides doing the podcast? What is your dream for high achievement?
To be happy, of course, to make myself happy, and to live life to the fullest. Because I'm not really all about negativity. I try to block that out and be more positive and optimistic and everything like that.
Yeah, that is.
Because all the negativity that will get you will mess up your mindset and will make you doubt what you're doing in the end. So.
Right. Yeah, that's right. It's important how we talk to ourselves. Because we're listening. I'm always listening to myself. How am I going to talk to myself? Am I going to say mean things? Why would I do that? It wouldn't be nice. I like to talk to myself. They say to talk to yourself like a champion. To keep positive gives empowerment. Sometimes it's hard to say, hey, I'm the greatest at what I do, because maybe we don't always feel like we're the greatest. But it's important to do that anyway.
but the way you gotta look at it is like all those negativity, all that negative energy that like you're getting from people and from your like yourself. You just gotta
Yeah,
like put that aside and say, well, I know I can do this and I can do that, and I'm
yeah,
not gonna let all the negativity get to me.
that's right. Yeah, because when our belief is strong, no failure or setback will have the power to completely wipe us out. Our vision can be so big that it doesn't matter how many times we fail, because we're going to make it if our belief is there, if our passion is there. Uh, you know, I,
Belief system.
yeah, I'm not great on the computer, but I believe that I can have fun and make fun videos. A few people like them, a few people probably don't, and that's okay too. They can find whatever makes them happy. But making myself happy is so important.
One thing that I've learned is that over my course of my company's career is like if you do one video, one podcast, and it fails, you know that if you keep going, it'll get better because one video, podcast, piece of content doesn't make or break your career or your company itself. So just keep creating, keep going.
Yeah, yeah, keep creating. Yeah, I appreciate what Gary Vaynerchuk says about, he has many things to say that are super positive. The truth is that finding happiness in what you do every day is so imperative. Relationships are leverage. If you value someone else first, you have leverage and
Exactly.
value. And you value others. Stop whining. Start hustling. I love
Exactly.
thinking of pushing forward. Yeah.
I've watched most of his content over like his career and stuff like that. Some of his podcast episodes, and he's like very positive and optimistic about like what he believes in. So
Yeah. Yeah. His family came over from Russia, and they, at the time of the World War II, I guess, after that, and he was a little kid.
yeah, it was during World War
I
II.
love his story, how he would pick flowers from the neighbors' yards and then go sell them. And then he had his own lemonade stand, and he did really well with that. He's a total entrepreneur from day one, just trying to scramble.
Because now he's getting into baseball cards. Like since baseball cards are back, he's like getting into that now, and he's like baseball cards are on fire, so he's getting into that now.
He did that also in high school, it said, on Wikipedia, of course. And he's just amazing entrepreneur, author, speaker, writer.
He's
knows a lot about wine because of his dad's liquor store, and yeah, it's amazing. I just I'm thinking about all the cool people out there that they're heroes because they believed in themselves and then inspired everyone else to also believe.
Got the Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, Oprah, Tom Bellews, and all of them are like all successful entrepreneurs.
Yeah, well, I think and of course they started, in small measures that
Exactly.
built huge foundations. It's important.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's exciting to think that anyone can do that. Even a lady like me that was a housewife for 26 years, had 6 kids. So it's exciting to think that, just because I changed diapers all day before, doesn't mean that I can't do whatever it is I want now and make the most of it.
Run a business, build a company.
Yes, exactly. Have new ideas, goods, services, business procedures. I'm learning so many new things every day. With help from people like you. It's very exciting. It's exciting where things can go, and of course the ride that you're on while you get there to wherever it is,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's the ride
because
that matters, not
one
the
quote,
destination.
yeah, because one quote from Gary that I've always thought about is like enjoy the process, not the journey. Like you gotta like,
Exactly, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, because sometimes on the journey, there could be big boulders as we're
in the
climbing the
way.
mountain. The big boulders come and knock us down, and we have to
Yeah,
start all over again. And that's okay because that just gives us more courage and more fight. And sometimes it really
exactly.
gives us a hard push, and it's really hard to get back to your feet.
Of
And,
course,
and
of
we've
course.
all been there.
Yeah,
We've all been there. But definitely to believe in yourself is what really matters. I mean, what is self worth? How do you measure self worth? Is it, you know, uh, having courage? Is it daring to dream? Is it excellence in a skill? What is it? Uh, there's so many different things that we could say that it is, but really it means that we want to be happy.
exactly. Because one thing that I've always thought about, or one thing that Gary always has thought about that made an impression on me is like, how do you define happiness? Like, what makes you happy?
Yeah, exactly. What makes you happy? And most people, what do they want? Well, they want respect. They want to be valued. They want to be loved. They want to have, hope. They want to be around the people that they love. They want to be generous and give to people they love and care about. They want to have fun. There's so many things to fulfill us out there if we look in the right direction, stand in the light,
Right.
keep away from the darkness, as they say. Yeah, for fulfillment, and each person wants to be fulfilled out there. We all want fulfillment and happiness. And, of course, you have to, or, you got to look to yourself on the inside of what that really means. And what is it that you really want? Because each person's wants could be a little different. Just like I have three favorite colors, it doesn't mean that everybody else likes those favorite colors the most. Some people,
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
yeah, everybody
That
gets
what you
to
said
choose.
right there is like key.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun to arrive at the destination that we've achieved and then keep going because each little destination, is a win and a success to move to the next place because there's the only inevitable destination is that we all die. But how do we really
Yeah.
live? How are we living our life? That is what
Ex-
really matters.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. It's life could be very exciting, and
Yeah. Life is what you make of it. Like life can be
yeah,
exciting. You have to do like exciting stuff and not
yeah. And
worry
of course,
about
it doesn't always mean it's going to be exciting. Sometimes it could be real boring. Sometimes, but we should enjoy
yeah, or
those
depressing because
moments
sometimes
of
those are depressing
peace.
and stuff like
Also,
that.
yeah, yeah. And I try to uplift and others and encourage, nurture, especially, you know, well, I mean, I love my family, of course, and friends, but I like to think of all of us as being connected and having something that we can share that gives hope to others. Because we all know that sometimes it can be really tough, and
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, and of course I don't want to label myself as any one thing because I don't feel like I fit into any box, and I don't want to. I love my favorite colors, but they could change, and that's
Yeah,
okay.
anything can
Uh,
change at any point. So
yeah, yeah, it's exciting. Um, Life can really give us so much, and we have so much to be grateful for. I have so much to be grateful
yeah,
for in my life. Yeah, my knowledge that I attained a lot of growth through experience of living in a big family and having a lot of movement growing up, because we moved, quite a bit, going to 16 different schools, and having a bunch of homemade ones along the way because we were on the go, and there's struggle and sacrifice in a big family when when you're barely making it and you're getting support from church and neighbors and friends. I started babysitting when I was a little kid, um, and I appreciate that I always tried to do my best just in babysitting. I always felt like I wanted to treat everybody like I was getting paid for it regardless, especially my siblings and then children, because I always felt like, it wouldn't be fair to be mean to them just because I didn't get paid for it. So, am I a beast or am I beauty, inside of myself, I thought it was really important always to give my best. Um,
yeah,
yeah, especially the little kids. I worked in the nursery at church a lot growing up, and of course when I became a mom. And adults are very similar to babies. We all want comfort and support, love and nurturing. Sometimes a bottle and a blankie. So, yeah, we got to fight fight the good fight. Fight the good
I
fight.
totally agree with that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. Um, well,
All right. If there was if you would let the audience know, like, are you on any social media or
oh
any
yeah,
piece of content that you have that are relatable to you or this podcast?
definitely. I have my YouTube channel. It's called Glitter Queen. I have many videos of hanging out with tons of people in the community, showing what they're good at. I love animals and showing that they have little personalities and that they need validation too, because
Right.
they give us back love and energy, and they're full of hope and they just have loving arms. So I do that with family and friends and people in the community. And I have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and I just got another Twitter.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. So they'll
yeah,
be able to find
they'll be able to find
and
me if they
connect with you.
want to. Yeah, and connect, of course. Yeah, I'm very happy to be on your show. Uh, I'm happy because we talked heart to heart. Heart,
And
is
hopefully someone gains some sort of value from this.
oh, definitely. Connecting and conspiring and sharing a vision of happiness and joy. That means everything. That means everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate being on your show. Ben Jonson says, language reveals the man. Speak that I may see thee. And, you have great respect for people and patience and kindness. And I just don't know that there's anything more important than that, anything more wise than someone that's patient and kind. So thank you so much. I appreciate being on here.
Welcome. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. I can't wait to do it again.
Awesome. All right.
Okay.
So thank you, Annette, and we do appreciate it. And this has been an episode of the Daily Social Podcast. See you guys.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you guys did enjoy this podcast episode, make sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Hit us up on Twitter at csnakedark13 and the Daily Social Podcast on Twitter to let us know what you guys thought about the podcast, and also hit us up on LinkedIn as well to leave your feedback. We would see you guys in the next episode.